Okay, so I'm Lindsay. This is my project description. So the objective is kind of use soil testing and biological analysis in conjunction with previously collected corneal data from the grad student I'm working with to help explain field response under differing soil health and conditions and what this means for the producers. Secondarily, the study can also relate soil conditions and corneal to the contrasting management practices that are utilized within these different plots. So I wasn't 100% sure on the hypothesis, but I kind of was like higher levels of bioavailable nitrogen, soil protein, soil organic carbon, and enzymes activity will be seen in plots with higher corn yields. And then those soil qualities will differ with their previously obtained yields with contrasting management practices. So materials methods. As far as the soil samples, there are 60 samples that have been previously collected throughout 2017, 2018, and 2019. So there's 15 sets, 15 locations with 4 different collection sites within each location. And some of the previously collected data and work done on that data were corn yield, organic matter content, soil pH, and plant available phosphorus and potassium. And then some of the stuff I'm doing. So some tests are loss on ignition, which is again for organic matter. There was one site that didn't have that done, so I'd have to do that. ACE, which is autoclaved citrate extractable protein content. So that's kind of to quantify soil proteins that are tied up nitrogen in those proteins. Beta glucosaminidase, which is to look at soil enzyme activity. And then POC, which is permanganate oxidizable carbon. We're using the assay method, which looks at active carbon available to soil biota, so like the flora and fauna and organisms within the soil. And then some equipment to perform those analyses. So one big thing I'm using is the spectrophotometer, which basically it measures concentration and stuff. And that's used definitely in the enzyme analysis and POC. I haven't really started ACE yet, so we'll see on that one. And then R and R Studio to run statistics.